Also coming up, we are getting a little taste of the best barbecue in New England as voted upon by you in our Baby You're the Best contest. It's all coming up, but first Danielle Niles has a look at your forecast.
Forget the utensils. All you need to eat the best barbecue in New England is a roll of paper towels. I'm Lauren Collins, and I'll walk you through it.
Well, it is time to unveil the best barbecue in New England, and you weren't shy about voting in this one.
All right, out of more than 18,000 votes cast, your winner is Casey's Rib Shack in Manchester, New Hampshire. Casey's took nearly half of the votes with 49%, and it held off a challenge by Bub's Barbecue of Sunderland, Mass., which came in second at 41%. Goody Cole's Smokehouse in Brentwood, New Hampshire came in third, followed by Red Bones in Somerville, Massachusetts, and finally Blue Ribbon Barbecue in Arlington and Newton, Mass.
So what is the recipe to New England's best barbecue? Well, our Lauren Collins headed to Casey's in Manchester to find out.
The notion defies instinct. Great barbecue in New England, but it is here in Manchester, New Hampshire.
I've spent many years traveling the world, and this is my favorite place to go.
Any place I've ever gone, this is the best place that I've had them.
Have you ever been questioned what business does a Yankee have doing barbecue?
Many times. I have a lot of people ask me, you from down south? And I say, yeah, South New Hampshire.
Kevin Cornish may have been born and raised in the Granite State, but his lifelong hobby is barbecue. And one day, 13 years ago, he and a business partner turned that hobby into Casey's Rib Shack.
It's all great barbecue. If you like barbecue, authentic barbecue.
Authentic in the way it's made, not the sauce, though Casey's offers that too, each one homemade.
Put a little bit on your plate, and then you take a bite out of one and you dip to the next.
Authentic barbecue is a product of patience.
It takes a long time. It's the proper amount of smoke, the proper amount of flavor. There's different styles.
Our ribs are more of a Memphis style. Our pulled pork is a kind of mid-North Carolina style.
Those ribs, rubbed in a signature secret blend of spices, smoke for 4 hours before they're put on a plate.
Meat falls right off the bone.
They just fall off the bone the way that the meat is very tender.
This is the meat falling off the bone. This is how Casey's gets its reputation. Look at this, look at this. The bone is just going to slide right out of there.
Watching somebody bite into a plate of my food or come up to me afterwards and say, wow, that was the greatest meal I've ever had. That makes it all worthwhile.
Casey's serves 5,000 to 6,000 customers a month and clears 2 tons of ribs a week, more than 1 million pounds of meat over the years.
Some people ask me if that bothers me, and I say, I don't think about it really that much. You know?
The atmosphere is laid back, the beer is served cold, and the portions.
The problem with this food here is after 2 days, you're still full.
But none of that matters without service, so Cornish puts his cell phone number on the menu and often spends 15 hours a day at his Rib Shack, the joint you voted best barbecue in New England. In Manchester, New Hampshire, Lauren Collins, NECN.
Wow, that looks really, really good. It looks like a great business, too.
It sure does. I'm thinking a road trip.
Yeah, road trip to Manchester, Scott. You and me, baby. We'll go there. I think that looks like good stuff. You and I really, truly could do that, Scott.
That's a great idea. We could. You know what, though? We could get the whole show. We could do the show right from there, live.
From Casey's? That sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like fun. Not too many people could relate to craving barbecue this early in the morning, but when you're up at 3:30 in the morning, right?
It's time for lunch.
It looks good.